Hello and welcome to this introduction to C++ tutorial. This is meant for people who don't know where to start in the computer science world. And so yeah, if you're lost and don't know how to get into the grind, then this series is for you. So the first thing we're going to be doing is having a look at basic C++, and then we're going to be moving on from there into more advanced topics. So today we're going to be looking at template metaprogramming, and maybe we'll get to polymorphism. So let's go ahead and create a new folder. So this folder will store all of our code. So to make a new folder on Windows, you right click and go to new, and then there's this folder button here. And I'm just gonna call this C++. Okay, so if we double click into this C++ folder, we see that it's pretty empty. It says this folder is empty. So to populate this folder with data, what we want to do is use Visual Studio. So if you don't have it downloaded, then download it. Okay, so what we want to do next is go and create a new project. And it'll give you all of these different types of projects you can make. For our case, we're gonna keep it basic. We're not gonna do things like an ATL project. We're not gonna be doing a Google test project either. And that's only used at Google. I've always found it kind of weird that they so we're gonna be making a Windows desktop wizard, and what this does is it helps us create a Windows desktop application. So we double click into there. You can select the project name. So you know, whatever you want to call it is fine at this point. I will keep it at project 2. So the next is choosing a location, and then click place solution and project in the same directory and click on create. This is pretty important. We don't want to create a console application. I mean, this is meant for if you have like a PlayStation 3, but we want to create a desktop application. You can also create a dynamic link library, but these aren't really all that important. We're gonna be making a desktop application, and we're going to be, don't check precompiled header. Don't check this. Click on OK. So here we have the code. You can look it over. It's not too bad, but what we want to focus on is well, first, to kind of understand it, we're going to be running it. And to run it, you go over to this top green button right here, and it says local Windows debugger, and you click into this button. So here we have the application, and you can fiddle around with it to get used to it. You can go to File and Exit, Help, and click into About. And this will make another window where you can, look around project to version 1, copyright 2020. So, it's a pretty cool application. So you want to go ahead and exit out of here. Because we actually want to change a few things to make it run faster, and add security, because it's pretty unsafe right now. It's naturally Windows applications come susceptible to hacking. The very first thing we want to do is set this max load strength. We want to set it to 1,000. 100 is used for the older computers, but they never really updated it. So the last time that they updated this code was in 2006, July of 2006. And so max load string, it's kind of attuned to that old hardware. So we want to add an extra 0 here. And we want to save this, and this will make it run a bit faster. So go over to File and Save. One thing we can do to sort of make it look vastly better is if you go down to Atom My Red. Hey guys, just a quick interruption. I think it's very good to learn about where language comes from and sort of the context of why it was made. So we're gonna be quickly learning about history of C++, and its founder. So here it says C++ is a general purpose programming language created by Bjarne Stroustrup as an extension of the C programming language. And he made it in 1979. And this is him when he made C++. This is Bjarne. Here we have Wikik style. And what we want to do is, right here you're gonna see the power of Windows and that you can really do whatever you want. So before this semicolon here, we're going to be adding a new vertical bar. And we're going to be then writing or typing CS, which stands for computer science. And we're going to be putting an underscore after. And you get all of these style options. This is amazing. This is when I was a kid and I first looked at this, I was like, salute to Windows, because look at this. It's whatever you can dream of in styles, you can do, right? Isn't that, it's pretty cool. Like here, I'm just gonna pick a random one. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna run. So what we're gonna do is, there is my personal favorite, which is this drop shadow. So we're gonna save and run, and drop shadow looks really cool. Look at that. So there is this shadow behind this sort of window here, and it kind of makes it look 3D, really. I think that's pretty cool. So the final thing we want to do is add security. So security is essential. So what we want to do is add. So in this handle to the window, create window W. Window class is title, Wiz overlapped window. What we're gonna be adding is we're gonna be adding another Wiz, and Wiz stands for Windows Security. So WS underscore, and you can secure all of these sort of elements of the window. We're gonna be securing the border, but you know, we're gonna be putting a separator, sort of like a wall between the border. That's how you add things. So if we want to go and file and save, and we're gonna be adding, now we're gonna be running this. So now the border can't be hacked, so now it's secured. So I do suggest going home, or whenever you have the time, you keep adding more securities. Caption is a pretty good one. I like, you know, when I was programming, when I was young, we actually didn't have security for caption. So I don't wanna make this too long. It was just sort of to have an introduction to C++. So I hope you're less lost now than you were. We're gonna be kind of picking the pace a bit, just jumping over to the next topic. We're gonna be maybe checking out parallel computing and multi-threading. So you know, a lot of cool things are ahead of us. So it's a journey, and you know, if you